What if I told you the most influential man in Manchester United history once kung fu kicked a fan in the chest? That the king of Old Trafford almost threw it all away? And yes, you probably never knew the full story. Stick around, because what happens next will make you question everything about football legends. The arrival of the king. In 1992, Manchester United needed a miracle, spark. A saviour. Their title drought had lasted over 25 years. Then came a phone call from Leeds United. How about Cantona? They said. Ferguson said yes, and just like that, for £1.2 million, United signed a man who'd already been kicked out of almost every club in France. But this misfit turned out to be their king. The reign begins. Cantona wasn't fast, he wasn't flashy, but he saw the game like no one else. He made every player around him better. Giggs, Scholes, Beckham, they were all kids, but Cantona, he was the artist. United won the Premier League in his very first season. Then again and again for league titles in 5 years. Coincidence? Not a chance. But every crown comes with a cost. The dark side. Eric had a temper, a fire inside, one that sometimes exploded. He punched a teammate in France, threw insults at managers. And then came January 25, 1995. The Kung Fu Kick. The crowd at Selhurst Park was buzzing. United were losing. Cantona, frustrated, got a red card. As he walked off, a fan named Matthew Simmons shouted something vile. What happened next is football history. A flying kick, a barrage of punches, in front of thousands. Live on TV, the beautiful game turned violent. Cantona was banned for 9 months. He was fined, arrested, and then, at the press conference,
when the seagulls.
No one understood, but that was the point. Cantona had just turned himself into a mystery. And myths are harder to kill than men. What do you do when you're banned from the thing you love most? Some players fade away, but Cantona prepared for war. Banned from football for 9 months, fined, arrested, humiliated. But he never truly disappeared. While the media tore him apart, Cantona was silently plotting. The return of the king. October 1st, 1995, Old Trafford is buzzing. The king returns, and who's the opponent? Liverpool. The stage couldn't be more dramatic. Then he scores a penalty, a phoenix rising, with his collar still up. But here's the thing, he wasn't just back. He was better. Cantona didn't come to redeem, he came to dominate. The redemption. United were behind Newcastle in the title race, but Cantona, he went full alpha mode, scoring clutch goals, game after game, against Arsenal. Goal. Spurs. Goal. He scored 6 match winners in the final months. By April 1996, United were champions again, and Cantona the captain. Ferguson trusted him with the armband. But here's where it gets wild. This wasn't just about football, this was a man fighting his inner chaos and channeling it into genius. And now, you're about to hear the part no one saw coming, because just 1 year after lifting the trophy, Cantona would vanish forever. But why? The most unexpected exit in football. 1996 to 1997 season, United are still dominant. Cantona is still the captain. They win the league again. And then, out of nowhere, at just 30 years old, Eric Cantona retires. No farewell match, no press tour, no injury. Just one letter to Sir Alex: "Thanks, I'm done." Why? Ferguson was stunned. Even his teammates didn't see it coming. Some say he was bored, others say he didn't love modern football. But Cantona said, "I've lost the passion for the game."
Yes, I quit football because I lost my passion for the game.
Legacy bigger than football. Eric Cantona didn't just win titles, he changed the Premier League. Before Cantona, United were chaotic. After Cantona, they were winners. Players like Beckham, Scholes, Giggs, all shaped under his reign. He taught them swagger, taught them ruthlessness, taught them that greatness is an attitude. He went on to act in movies, speak at protests, refuse to be tamed. Cantona was football's original rebel. Eric Cantona played only 143 games for Manchester United, but walked away with 4 league titles, 2 FA Cups, and a story unlike any other. He didn't wait to fade, he vanished at his peak. A kung fu kick should have destroyed his legacy. Instead, it lit the fire of a legend. And maybe that's the secret. To live forever in football, you don't just play the game, you redefine it.